I'm Eric D'Amato.
I'm Matt.
And welcome back once again to Mindbreakers. I know we did a Stephen King movie really not that long ago, but the thing is I don't know if this movie is a Stephen King movie, even though it's a sequel to a Stephen King movie.
Like it's a sequel to a Stephen King movie, but it has nothing to do with Stephen King himself.
Well, I mean, because we're doing Creepshow 3
Sure.
in 2006, and Stephen King wrote a good portion of the stories for 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Especially the one that was just adapted from a story from Skeleton Crew.
Right.
Creepshow 3, however, I don't know if any of the stories have anything to do with Stephen King.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like none of the stories are.
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Well, I mean, it does have a 3.2 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ooh. Oh.
And it's from 2006.
Oh. Damn.
So there's about 20 years between this and the last one.
True.
The second sequel to Creepshow, 1982, features five new tales of horror: Alice, The Radio, Call Girl, The Professor's Wife, and Haunted Dog.
Okay.
That's
Haunted Dog, you say?
yes. It sounds like a Goosebumps book. I know.
It sure does.
Or like a Bunnicula. Fucking remember Bunnicula?
No.
He was a rabbit. He was a vampire, and he drained all the blood from carrots.
What?
And there was a dog and a cat who were like a buddy cop thing.
No.
And the dog was kind of like, and the cat was like really paranoid. It was kind of basically the dog and cat were Holmes and Watson.
Okay.
And there was about this fucking rabbit who was a vampire.
And what was it? A cartoon?
No, it was a series of books.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
By James Howell.
Never heard
Read
of
the
this.
shit out of him as a kid.
I've never heard of this. I've been... All that was...
There is a cartoon, but it weirds it up and focuses more on the rabbit.
Huh.
It's weird. And it has wings now. It's dumb. Because the thing is, the fun part of the actual book is the rabbit's not actually a fucking vampire.
Okay.
It's just a fucking rabbit.
Okay.
And it's also weirdly the rabbit can't talk to the dog and the cat.
Oh, okay.
Like, anyway, but hey, Creepshow 3.
Yeah.
Because we may as well.
3.2, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, we have the actual Creepshow 3 to do after this.
Huh?
Cat's Eye.
Oh, true. True.
Also, technically, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, which you did fucking long ass time ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, Creepshow.
Let's do it, I guess.
It's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out the brain.
It's all about the future now.
I am so sorry.
I'm defeated. Quite possibly the actual worst thing I think I've watched on Mindbreakers. I don't think it's close either.
Like, factoring out things that were just bad because they badly handled something I care about,
Yeah.
like The Dark Tower and
Yeah.
Escape from LA. Yeah, same.
Like, these actually might be the worst thing I've watched.
This is fuck.
Like, we've seen bad. But this, I think this is the only movie where we have deadass sat in silence
It's
for an hour and 50 minutes, outside of going, huh?
it's bad because it wasn't just bad. Like bad horror can be fun.
Yeah.
It's often fun. This
Yeah.
was bad comedy, which means what it was doing was failing at being funny.
One scene made me laugh.
Which one was that?
This fucking dodgeball hitting her.
Oh yeah, that was.
Because it was just well timed. Like I was saying,
I'm amazed that there's not a single likable character in this film.
No. Like, maybe the nurse.
Maybe, but that was like
But she's on screen like 3 times for
True.
2 seconds. Like, that's about it. But holy shit, this movie was almost 2 hours.
yeah, an hour and 44.
Insane.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was that?
This is an insult to Creepshow.
Oh, yeah. If I ever said anything negative about the last 2 Creepshows we watched, anything
No,
at
you
all,
didn't.
Good.
Trust me, I watched what you did not say.
Because if I did, I'd take it back. Holy fuck, this was terrible.
We open with a panning of a drawing showing a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
There's no host this time, and there's no wraparound segment.
No host. The
No
opening-
wraparound.
No wraparound. The credits are...
Just
there.
there.
It's like drawn like you would think a Creepshow thing would be. Like in a... I don't know how to fucking put it, but like...
I mean, it looks like it could be the cover to a Creepshow comic, but
yeah,
that's
but like that's about it. Like, even then it's not great.
it's and it's just the cover from the IMDb page,
Yeah.
not the cover I'm using. I'm using the one that actually has Skull Guy on it.
Yeah.
But
It's being fucking flipped and flopped around like someone just learned Sony Vegas for the first time. Or like Adobe.
and then we get a terribly animated
Oh yeah.
like remember Salad Fingers?
Yeah.
Like 10% of the fluidity of that with
Yeah.
none of the actual cleverness that is behind Salad Fingers.
What they did in the 80s for Creepshow, the little like effects that they would do, was 1,000 times better.
This is on the non-Spider-Man Marvel cartoons from the 60s
Yeah.
that were basically they just put up a fucking picture of the comic and talk over it.
Yeah.
This was sub that.
It's not good. Even like I don't know. It just wasn't good. Like, it didn't really do anything. We follow like a little hooded dude.
Yep, kills
Finds
a dog.
kills him,
Great way to endear us to your movie,
Yeah.
by the way.
and he serves them to people
As hot dogs.
as hot dogs. And that's how like the first short starts, because it zooms in on the guy, and then
Yeah.
fucking we're there.
Then we're in the first short, Alice,
Yeah.
about an annoying fucking teenager who hates her neighborhood.
I cannot stress, she hates this neighborhood.
And you know what?
Oh yeah.
Fair enough,
Yeah,
because we hate you.
And honestly, I fucking hate this neighborhood too, but not in the way that she hates the neighborhood.
But like, there are people just minding their own business, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
just being awful to them.
Yeah, she fucking. Also, she's walking in the middle of the street
Talking on a
and talking on
TV
her
remote.
TV remote.
It's supposed to be a phone, but
No,
this is a TV remote.
No,
not a TV remote. This
actually.
is a stereo remote.
Yeah, it looks like either a stereo remote or like one of the old-fashioned like portable air or like window air conditioners
Yeah.
were existing for the first time, and they had like 2 buttons.
Yeah.
But the rest was great. But you saw the little fucking lasers.
Because it has the sensor thing
Yeah.
on the top. Fucking. You could have just had a cell phone case and had her talking to that, and that would be better than
Would
this.
have fucking paid less.
Like, there's a professor who's weird and is in way too much of this movie. And she goes home. Her dad's testing out a universal remote.
They picked up from a street vendor,
Mm-hmm.
so you can only assume it's the guy later. We'll get to that. He pushes a button. We thought we were gonna get clicked.
Yeah, but no, she gets poured into a different universe where her family is all black.
Well, first there was no one there,
True.
And then I think her family was all black.
I actually quite like the bit when no one's there.
Yeah.
Because it's the one time this movie shuts the fuck up.
Yeah.
And there's not bad acting or some kind of noise going on. It's just, peace and quiet.
And, her grandma says she doesn't have an ass.
Yeah, because...
Running joke.
Apparently.
And then the dad presses the button again.
Yep.
Now they're Spanish?
Well, it's because he put subtitles on.
Oh, true.
Wait, that was the one almost clever bit of this.
Alright, I didn't realize that was the subtitle button. I think I fucking tuned it out. But yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough.
Now, this could have gone actually funny in this one.
It was actual.
Well, no, it did have actual subtitles. It was subtitled.
Oh, true, yeah.
But, like, it's gone to the Spanish one. Don't just be the same thing, but in Spanish. No. Go full-on telenovela, overacting, dramatic passionateness with this.
Also,
have fun with it. Come on.
Also, very sad that we did not have a good opportunity for a joke of, like, she's suddenly in the Spanish world, where she tries to speak English, like, she actually just starts speaking Spanish. I would have laughed!
But, no.
Presses the button again.
And now she is half turning into Jeff Goldblum's The Fly?
Yeah, she's like in the middle of the street. She gets up and she's got like boils and shit all over.
And her hands fused together, her foot fused together. It's like, what the... And she's no-selling it?
Yeah, she's just like crossing the street. She's like... Because she sees the professor. And they're like, fucking somebody that can help at least. Hopefully, probably. Chases him inside his home. Mm-hmm. Sees that he's getting married.
And laughs about it because she's a bitch.
Yeah, because she said that's so fucked up. I'm like, what?
Then she starts stealing the food.
Chips, bro, and
drinks the wine.
Eats
the top of the wedding cake.
Some delivery man comes in with something for a bunny. Because there's a sticker on it. And her mouth is so full that she has to go try to find something to wash it down.
But there's no milk,
no
so
milk.
She spits out all the cake.
Sheds back the delivery. Delivery man, by the way,
just fucks off.
Yeah, seeing this half-boiled woman and goes, nope, and leaves. Understandable.
Like, no, in his defense, I'm quite sure. Look, y'all ordered this thing. I'm delivering it. I did not agree to be in no Creepshow 3. I'm out of here.
Yeah. But she heads back into the kitchen after he leaves and sees a door with like a white light.
Yep.
She steps in and we get the red flash again.
Yep.
Because red flashes every time you press the remote.
And she turns into this, and she appears. She's normal. And at her house.
Oh yeah.
And then they hit the remote again. She turns into Jeff Goldblum's The Fly again, but like completely now.
Family are scared. Dad grabs a gun.
Yeah, the grandma's like, shoot it!
I thought it was weird that he had a gun. It makes sense after why he would just have a gun. I mean, outside of America, Lamau. Yeah. And then they walk out. The professor was there.
And she's a rabbit now.
And now she's a rabbit.
Called Alice.
And they go, oh, that's a nice name.
I'm not going to be saying very many nice things about this movie. But at least they didn't try to pull some Alice in Wonderland white rabbit bullshit with this. Because I wouldn't put it back. Because, like, I've noticed in a lot of things. The Resident Evil movie is very, very big for this.
Yeah.
If you can't figure out how to be creative, just do Alice in Wonderland. Just fill it with it. The Matrix, Resident Evil. You can't figure out your own creativity, just ape Alice in Wonderland imagery. I fucking hated this.
I will say though, the boil effect not bad.
True. That's the best effects in the movie.
Yeah, because one, it's practical, so banger, and you have the actual boil like bobbing and shit.
I don't really. I mean, the practical effects are good, but the sheer incompetence of this actor, ruins the effect.
Yeah. That's the end of the short, by the way.
Yeah,
this takes the rabbit away.
Yeah, she's a rabbit now.
And they forgot that they have a daughter named Alice.
Yeah,
I guess
until the end, where one of them doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't know. Then we get arguably the best short, The Radio.
Oh fuck yeah, that was in this movie.
Where there's a security guard and his life sucks, his apartment sucks. Yeah, he breaks the antenna off his radio, so he goes to buy a new one from a homeless guy.
Get used to his fucking apartment, by the way.
Yep. And so he brings the
street
radio
vendor.
home,
Lamau.
and the radio starts talking to him.
Yeah, Eve, I think is what I looked it up, and I think is what she was credited as.
Eva's the prostitute.
Oh, no, Eva's right. Fuck.
Because there's a pimp who is in the building too, and we also see this like kind of muscular blonde woman in a leather dress come down the stairs as well, and the pimp yells at her if she has a permit to work in his building.
Wait, was that fucking?
Yeah, it's Rachel.
Oh,
for the next story. Yeah, it's all.
Okay. Like, you mentioned that, I'm like, wait, because now I remember. Okay, that makes sense.
She'll come into play later, I guess.
But yeah, radio starts talking to him and starts giving him life advice.
Yep. It's like, hey, clean up a bit. It's hot. Too hot for soup. Have a sandwich instead.
No, don't use so much mayonnaise.
You don't like it. Gives you a
hurt your
stomachache.
tummy, bro.
And so he goes to work, and then he goes home.
He's fucking fake Howie Mandel.
Yep. He wants to do a game show about home invasioning people without telling them.
Yeah.
If you want to do a show like this is something TikTok pranksters have learned. Make sure it's not in a open carry state. Well, actually, no. TikTok pranksters, make sure you are in an open carry state.
Fucking radio.
There was a great one of those TikTok pranks I saw because of how it went, where it's in a hardware store and he takes this PVC tube and yells down it directly into a dude's ear.
Sure.
And then the dude fucking tackles him to the ground.
Yeah.
Like at first, when the guy turns around, he's doing the typical TikTok prank. Like, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then when he puts him in the headlock and forces him down, he starts crying. TikTok prankster starts crying. It's great.
Fucking detriment to society.
You ruined pranking. Remember when it just used to be like a fun joy buzzer thing?
It used to be a whoopee cushion, bro.
Now it's just assault.
Time suck.
Yeah.
He's talking about leaving town, but he needs money for that. Yep. And radio's like, well, don't worry, you'll have it soon.
He sneaks into this building, finds $300,000. And then some guy sees him with it, so he tries to break in. So he has this complicated way of killing him, even though we brought up while watching it, it's like, you could have just let him break into your apartment and then shot him, and you'd have been fine.
Because the radio tells me you'll have to kill him because he'll just break in later and try to steal it. Get rid of him while you can. But then, fucking...
Then you wouldn't have had to duct tape the girlfriend up.
Yeah. Because she sees him...
It's like, dude, you're
fucking dumb.
You do... He broke... This would have been easy to explain. Why is this guy dead? Oh, he broke into my apartment. Even if you don't shoot to kill him, if you just wound, you just they're not going to ask him, why were you breaking into... Whoa, he had 300,000... Oh, in that case, it's fine. No, it's just you broke into his...
Yeah, he kills both of them. We find out that the cop comes to visit him. The cop is
the dad from the last story.
This is why he had a gun.
Hey, so can I have some milk? No, this is the last of it.
Okay. Hey, so these two people, they were arguing all the time, a drug problem. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Just one more thing.
You're
not Columbo. Sit down.
Here's my card. Think of anything.
You already gave me a card.
And then he fucking knocks the door again. Oh, one more thing.
There's a pimp. He's very yelling about something. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you found some more milk. Yeah.
I got it.
I don't have to. It's such a weird request. Could I have some? Could I have a glass of water? That's one thing. But I have some milk. No.
I need that shit for food, bro.
Especially considering this guy lives in the fucking suburbs and he's asking this guy who lives in the shit apartment for his food.
Little life together because of the radio, and now fucking, you want my milk? Fuck you.
It's my milk.
My milk,
bitch.
But yeah, they're getting ready to run away.
Yep. Him and the radio.
Him and the radio. And
but he finds out that the money, he finds out from Ava, the prostitute, that the money is from a armored car robbery that the pimp did.
Yeah.
And so the radio's like, dude, you have to kill her.
Yep.
And he's like, no, I'm going to bring her with me. And the radio's like, You're stupid,
You're
but
stupid.
alright.
She's gonna kill you the minute she gets. No, I can trust her.
So they
She's
go
up.
to the middle of nowhere, even though it's clearly a fucking public park. So she can go to the bathroom. He beats the radio to death with a tire iron. Gets shot in the chest with his own gun by Eva. And then the pimp shows up and shoots Ava in the head, and then he sits down with the other radio the dude was selling, like it's some fucking anime. He has his own Death Note, though.
And like, I think my favorite part about All Dead is like when he sits back down, she's like, "See, you just had to wait." That like, in your head, like that motherfucker wasn't gonna listen to me, like fucking. And now we got both.
This is the closest to an actually good story.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is actually the next one has its moments, despite being.
The fuck was the next?
Cowgirl is the next one.
Oh right, yeah.
Cowgirl was 1,000% predictable every step of the way, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Compared to fucking Radio Professor's Wife and Haunted Dog, which are the other ones you got.
Haunted Dog is
fucking stupid.
Dumb, yeah. But yeah, like, this one, honestly, not bad.
It was fine. Like,
it's fine.
I remember she has her own radio, and then Matt was like, "If there's another radio, I'm fucking."
Nah, because the fuck, yeah, I thought once she would have her own radio, which would have been funny. But then when she got shot, I looked at you, and I was like, if that fucking radio is standing up with a gun, I will clap. Like, I was getting ready to clap. Sadly, it didn't happen. But
Technically, it did.
Technically, it did. I would have lost my fucking mind if that happened. But yeah, honestly, it's not bad. Like, this one is good. It's just sad that the other ones are.
I did see an amusing video related to Death Note. It was Death Note with the where you can't hear the inner monologues. So it's just like looking at this document and Elle looking at him.
That tennis match must have been fucking crazy.
Imagine, like, we all know the fucking comedic gold, and that is I take a potato chip.
Oh, yeah.
And imagine that scene without dialogue.
I gotta say, I watched both the dub and the sub, because I watched the dub originally, and I watched the sub when I finished it. The potato chip scene is just fine in Japanese, like with subtitles. The English dub is what fucking kills that scene, in my opinion.
I take a potato chip.
It's so good.
Eat it!
It's so good.
I hate Yakami.
Don't we all?
I mean, I like the anime.
Yeah.
And I like that. Like, there's one change in the show from the manga that I actually do prefer. In the manga, like, Ryuk is, like, there at his death and, like, gloating about it.
Yeah.
I actually prefer...
Same.
Light didn't mean shit to Ryuk.
Same.
Someone who gloats actually gave a shit at some point. Because he's happy you're dying.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. You are amoeba to him. He is a god of death.
Yeah.
What are you?
He's there to eat apples, bro. And fucking laugh as you lose your mind.
He's gonna dance with the apple.
Absolutely.
In the oven.
Love Ryuk. What have we got? What the fuck is the next card in this one again?
Call Girl.
Right.
Where we find out that the girl who was leaving the apartment in the last one is called Rachel, and she had murdered her John.
Yep.
And apparently there's a serial killer who they think is a call girl killing her John. They're calling her the call girl killer, and Rachel's like, original.
After she fucking stabs an old lady.
Yeah. Well, because the old lady's yelling at her, calling her a whore.
Yeah.
It's like, fair enough.
Fair enough.
And
she gets a call from a dude.
Yeah, potential customer.
Victor?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And she goes to his house, and she's in this red convertible.
Yeah.
And these two guys waiting, and she sees them, and
kind of waves to him like, "Hey, you gonna be here later?" Yep. Mm-hmm.
She goes to the house like, you're where are your parents? And say, I was just out of town. Say, okay. So,
it's all photos of you.
You're no photos of you here. Oh, I'm the black sheep of the family. They don't like me.
My brother's a success story. You know? Yeah.
It's like, can we just get to it? It's like, usually there's a little more discussion. It's like, yeah, but you charge by the hour, and I don't have all that much money, and Oh, fair enough.
All right, you know what? Fair.
So they go, but as they're going upstairs, we pan and we see 3 people tied up to the wall with their throats cut.
Yeah.
Which is like, huh.
Mm.
I saw this going a little different. This isn't as predictable as because I personally, serial killer, match made in heaven, go off and be happy together.
Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, but
do you like pina colada?
Yeah, that would have been fucking great. But yeah, gotta say, dude, not really sure what was going through his head.
No, he gets he gets chained to the bed.
Yeah, he has to get tied and blindfolded, and I'm like, sir, I know it's probably like your thing.
And ridden.
And ridden. Like, I get it's probably your thing, but you just killed 3 people downstairs.
Yeah.
This is your option, is to tie yourself up and get blindfolded.
And so she stabs him.
Yeah.
And then has a shower.
Yeah.
And then's like, Rachel, you killed me. And then she takes the pillow off his corpse, and he has fangs. And then he kills her.
Yeah.
And then the next morning he drives off in her car with some golf clubs.
He just leaves nonchalant with golf clubs, waves hi to the neighbors, and neighbors like,
who the fuck is that?
Huh? Like, okay.
And then she's been hung up with the others. But even though she was murdered in a goddamn bathrobe, she's been hung up in her leather dress. Alright.
That's how it ends, by the way.
Yeah, that's the story.
That's it. Can't get anything else.
And we get the professor's wife, where we meet the Professor Dayton.
Yeah, that
from
marriage.
Before.
That marriage we've heard so much about.
We're about to see it.
Yeah. He's also working on something super secret.
We never learn what it is.
We never learn what it is.
Well, it might be the radios.
It might be. Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? So he's like, hey, I'm having a wedding. Here's an invitation I got an invitation to your wedding. Yeah, I'm getting married. So, oh, cool. Weird, but all right.
There's a prank?
No.
Oh. Fair enough.
We do learn later he has a reputation for quote-unquote pranking people. But he goes about his stuff. He's having some friends over, two of his best students.
Yeah, 2 of his smartest students.
So you having them over to his house. And they're the 2 from the last story who were in the neighborhood. So they arrive at his house. He introduces them to his wife. She's very... If you've ever seen The Producers, imagine Uma Thurman from that, but with like 2% of the talent.
Yeah. This is
They're trying.
I looked it up. The only thing they've ever done was this.
She reminds me of the waitress from Birdemic. I'll be right with you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, the professor's talking to him, like...
Do you still have that ramen power?
Oh.
Cool. Because I remember you did your review of Birdemic. Oh, it's spaghetti. Right.
Spaghetti.
But you just have the stuff and then you snap your fingers.
Yeah.
Does it only work when you're watching Birdemic 2?
I think it was 2 I watched.
Oh, good. Your reasoning was everyone's already reviewed Birdemic.
Yeah. I forgot I did 2. I've wiped that movie from fucking memory.
Well, you're going to get to do the same with this one, too.
Yeah, I'm fucking...
But she keeps bringing in trays of food, and then he goes off to do a thing.
He has to go pick up something.
Yep.
So
and it's like, yo, she's a robot, though. What? Yeah, she's a robot.
He's an engineer. Uh-huh.
She said she was, and she said she was engineered.
Also, she can't remember how they met. Because she has no memories.
And he said that if he ever made a perfect woman, he'd put in a off switch and a volume control. I was very worried that it was going to go in a Chobits direction. I was in high school. They had the first 3 volumes in the library. Get off my back.
We've all been there. Don't worry. Yeah, fucking. They're like, dude, why the fuck else would he invite us here? It's for us to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We figured out what he's been working on for so many years. We gotta find out on off switch.
So they bonk her on the head and cut her up. And they're like, "Oh, this is like so lifelike. It's so realistic. This is amazing.
Great. The flesh is insane.
I can't find the circuits. Look at the brain. It even has the pituitary gland.
That's insane. Oh my god. Check this out.
They made a scrapbook.
Oh, look at these.
All these memories. Really going in.
He's letting the lore happen. I mean, look at this. She was a scientist from...
a mail-order bride from Russia who suffers from amnesia.
Dude, this leg is so real. Shut up. What? But what? You want me to... Oh, God. Boys, I'm back!
Oh, no! We have to hide the body!
They put an arm in a drawer in the fucking oven, the fridge.
It almost was funny.
I
gotta say, it's an old joke, but this needed to be sped up and had Benny Hill put over it.
Also, the part that almost... If it had Benny Hill, I probably would have fucking laughed. Was the part where they started fucking Windexing the fucking drawers and cleaning it up. That I was like, okay, that's... You almost got me, movie. You almost got me.
And so they escape. And he's like, honey, and then he opens, I'll put the cake in the oven then, and he opens the oven and he sees her head.
He goes,
and he's like, oh! And
red
that's
flag.
the story.
We get the transition. Get the fucking... The hot dog, or haunted dog?
Haunted dog. Where there's this guy who's an asshole, he gets done with a prostitute.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
I thought he was getting kicked out of a restaurant.
Yeah, he's getting kicked out of a restaurant because he hates the fish.
True. Yeah, that is what happened.
And then he buys...
Well, he sees the homeless guy.
Yeah, and he
says,
ignores him.
He's sparing a thought for you or whatever.
Yeah, how about some food, man? Nah, thought. He buys a hot dog. Something ends up on the hot dog.
He gives it to the guy.
So he gives it to the homeless guy because he's a real fucking class act here. So he gets another hot dog. Then the homeless guy dies. And this guy goes to work at the doctor's at the free clinic where he's terrible.
He called it a sentence.
Yeah, 30-day sentence.
And she's like, bro, fuck it.
Well, I mean, technically, he's here for his community service.
Yeah.
It is a sentence.
Yeah, but she's like, he's supposed to be here to like learn to be a better person. Yeah, whatever.
It says 30 days because he's late. He's very late.
Very late.
Then he just mistreats all his patients. Then he goes to the fangy guy from the call girl story.
Yeah. It was the same apartment.
Yep. The guy picks up a card that was left for Rachel, and that's how it leads into the other story. Then he goes in to a party, and he brought a whole bunch of drugs.
Getting friendly with everyone.
Outside, we meet the angry, yelling old guy who sold the radios. He'd be the best actor in the movie if he didn't end every sentence with "ah!"
Yeah. Yeah.
And say, hey, those radios you sold me are working great. I already sold one. Cool. Sell that book on Voodoo. I got beginner and advanced.
Oh, yeah, because the fucking professor
It's a professor.
Back. Yeah.
It's like,
he had Red Flash, too, so he's doing something.
I think I'll need the advanced one. In that case, you'll need the chicken!
I don't want the chicken.
You want the chicken? Okay.
Damn, take the chicken. Fuck. God damn.
So... he buys the voodoo kit. That's going to come into play kind of later.
And our doctor friend is just dancing the night away until last spooky ghost.
She's the ghost of the homeless guy.
Ghost of the homeless guy.
And it's... This story bothered me, not just because everyone was so fucking annoying, but this is Creepshow 3.
Yeah.
Wow, this seems a lot like the Hitchhiker story from Creepshow 2, but like shit.
It's funny because I was also thinking, like, didn't we have a fucking movie?
Thanks for the ride, lady.
She was in a car, yeah. Like, I couldn't remember if that was Creepshow or fucking Tales of the Crypt.
That was Creepshow.
Yeah, it was Creepshow. Cool, so we just did it again, but without the car. Which means we didn't have the fun chases.
No.
Damn.
And we find out everyone at the party is a fucking fangy thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like one of those early 2000s jump scare videos.
Yeah. It really does.
It goes to work the next day, and he's very hungover.
He's at work.
And the nurse hates him.
I mean,
understandably.
Yeah.
And then he sees this 15-year-old this 15-year-old girl and her
He tries to sexually
dad.
assault like in front of the patients, telling her to get naked and bend over. Makes a fat joke towards one of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's some real
It's
racist
like,
shit.
so you got a brain tumor. You got it. So what can you do? Well, you got a senior prom coming up? No, not really. Oh, take her to a senior prom like this week.
You're like, dude, lay it out. What? Your fucking daughter's dying. Who cares? Oh my god. Give me a coffee. Put it that water. And then he runs away for some.
He's extremely racist to people as well.
Why does he run away from the fucking office?
Because he sees the ghost again.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay, yeah.
Then he runs out and he gets hit by. He sees the ghost again, and the ghost is like, "Thanks for the dog," and then he's dead.
Oh yeah, there was a part where he fucking went to his house and the ghost was there, so he stabbed him.
Yeah.
And the ghost took the fucking hot dog out of the stomach and tried to give it to him.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Like, thank you for the hot dog.
Here.
Then he died.
And he died.
And then we see the hot dogs vendor. He looks at us, and then
We get the wedding.
well, yeah, we get the wedding where his wife has been resurrected with voodoo.
Throws the bouquet and the hand comes off and he goes, "What a jokester."
May I say that that's not something voodoo can do? That's not what that's not a voodoo zombie.
No.
It's voodoo zombies are not technically dead.
Yeah.
And then the wife from the first story is like, "Oh, wonder if Alice will look that good on her wedding." Is she
Like,
Father, what? She still thinks we have a daughter called Alice.
that's
It's like,
crazy. What do we do? You said your Hail Marys?
yes, add some Our Fathers. All right. And then the hot dog seller's face melts off to reveal the creep, I guess. And it does the level of effect.
Yeah. You mean like
It's-
the melting away thing? Or
It's as obviously fake as, I'm not going to say an effect from Freaky Stories, because Freaky Stories is better than this.
Yeah.
But how the title melts off. It's clearly fake.
Yeah.
And then we're in the motion comic of the fortune teller lady, and she's like, "It's about the future." Then the movie's over.
The fuck was the professor doing?
Brought back his wife.
I get that, but what was with the fucking remote and shit?
I don't know. He made the radios?
I guess? Like, that's why I was so confused why they just went with the mail order bride, because if he did make a woman or something, okay, at least, like, what? It was fucking dog shit.
At least it's done.
Yeah. Oh my god.
At least the next few, we do have more anthology horror on the way.
Yeah.
It's but they're better. Body bags, cat's eye.
I mean, fucking. This lowered the bar so much.
I think I've seen a worse anthology horror film.
Yeah.
Terrorgram was worse than this.
Terrorgram.
Terrorgram.
Terrorgram. Forget that.
What?
The hell is that?
It's a bad anthology horror film.
Is it like based on anything, or is it just like okay?
That one somehow got James Earl Jones to narrate it.
Fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, this is Creepshow 3.
Yeah.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
I don't got anything. It fucking sucked.
It really did.
Like,
I'm really sorry.
I know we had like the whole Video Dead shit, but at least Video Dead was just boring. It still had zombies in that shit.
Yeah.
And like pretty decent looking ones too. There
And it was shorter.
something, and it was shorter.
This is just...
This was just bad. I said it.
I apologize to VHS Viral.
Honestly, yeah.
Like,
Actually, yeah.
at least some of those were entertaining.
Yeah, at least I got to see skateboarders like
Die.
and beat the shit out of decent looking like people in makeup or something.
And skeletons were there. They were cool.
I guess skeletons were there, yeah.
They were really cool. Fuck this movie.
Fuck. Oh my. I said at the beginning, I'll say it again. Actually, it might be the worst thing I've watched all my life.
Like, this would be still equally shit if it was called anything else.
Oh, yeah.
But how the fuck dare you associate this with Creepshow?
Yeah, and
How dare you?
And it's not even like this was made in the 90s, like early 90s, like 8 years after. 20 years after the fucking second one, bro.
You made this? Fuck you.
All the cool shit we've had. You know what? Okay.
Anna Clavel, James Glenn Duddleson, fuck you.
You know.
Actually, you know what? James Glenn Duddleson. I'm glad your last name is Duddleson because the fucking bullying you got from that is you fucking earned it.
It is crazy to me.
That makes sense.
Oh, what'd he do?
You know what? One of the only other things he's known for? He was the producer on Day of the Dead. Bloodline.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's Anna Clavel known for?
Oh no. They live a Bloodline.
The Shadows, Chick Street Fighter, and Hot Springs Hotel.
Okay, now when you say, was that Chicks and then Street Fighter, or was it Chick Street Fighter?
Chick Street Fighter.
What the fuck?
No.
I don't.
No. Oh, it's just short. Okay.
Okay, I was like, what happened? What happened?
There's a Creepshow Raw Insomnia.
Huh?
Apparently, it's better than this.
Damn.
Got 5.
That's pretty good.
A boy with an abusive stepfather.
Oh, we're off to a good start.
Michael Madsen
Mm-hmm.
has insomnia because there's a monster is in his closet and gears up to banish it.
Okay.
Actually, sounds interesting.
It doesn't sound.
E. Quincy Sloan is in this.
Okay.
Think he's a wrestler? No, he's just a weirdo who dresses like a Roman centurion. Okay. But, like, I don't look at that and assume he's not a wrestler.
Yeah, no, okay, you know what? Fair enough, yeah. This looks like what fucking... This looks like if they did, like, Human Sector in the Mortal Kombat movies.
Yes. It also looks like the Skyrim porn parody.
It's fucking... Yeah, I would have also thought he was a wrestler. Not gonna lie. Holy shit. What the fuck?
But yeah, fuck this movie.
Yeah, on God, for real, fuck this movie. Holy shit.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Some drink to remember. I drink to forget.
I'll drink for you.
Thank you.
Go home and fucking